What compels experienced hikers to flee into the deadly cold of a Russian winter, abandoning their tent, gear, and even shoes? This is not just a tale of survival gone wrong. It's a mystery that has haunted investigators and conspiracy theorists alike for over 60 years. Welcome to the Dyatlov Pass Incident, one of the most chilling and perplexing cases in modern history. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the mystery of what really happened in the Ural Mountains in 1959. From strange injuries to eerie military cover-up theories, we'll explore every possible explanation and try to make sense of the inexplicable. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more true crime and mystery content. Let us know in the comments your own theories about this case. What you think happened to these hikers. In late January of 1959, a group of 10 Soviet hikers, most of them students from Ural Polytechnic Institute, set out on a trek through the Ural Mountains. They were led by Igor Dyatlov, an experienced mountaineer, and their goal was to reach Otorten, a mountain about 10 kilometers north of the site where their journey ended in tragedy. From the very start, this was no ordinary expedition. The Ural Mountains, especially in winter, present extreme conditions with heavy snowfall and sub-zero temperatures. The hikers were prepared though. They had the experience, the gear, and the determination to complete the trek. But something went terribly wrong along the way. Before their journey even began, one of the hikers, Yuri Yudin, fell ill and had to turn back, sparing him from the horrifying fate that awaited the others. On February 1st, 1959, the group pitched their tent on the eastern slope of Kholat Syakhl, a name that translates to Mountain of the Dead in the language of the local Mansi people. This eerie name would soon take on a chilling significance. What happened that night remains a mystery. At some point, the hikers cut their tent open from the inside and fled into the snow, wearing little more than their underwear. They scattered across the slope, seemingly running for their lives. Even though there was no obvious threat in the area, the temperatures that night were as low as -30 degrees Celsius, -22 degrees Fahrenheit. Why would experienced hikers make such a fatal decision? When the search teams finally found the hikers' bodies weeks later, the scene was far more disturbing than anyone could have imagined. The first bodies were discovered near the edge of the forest at the bottom of the slope, under a large cedar tree. They were barefoot and dressed only in their underwear, having died of hypothermia. But that was just the beginning of the strangeness. The Soviet government launched an official investigation, but the conclusion only deepened the mystery. The case was classified as unsolved, with the investigators cryptically stating that the hikers had died due to an unknown compelling force. No further explanation was given, and the files were sealed for years. One of the strangest aspects of the case was that traces of radiation were found on some of the hikers' clothing. This raised eyebrows and led to wild speculation about secret military tests or even extraterrestrial involvement. One of the most popular theories is that the hikers fled because of an avalanche. In this scenario, the group heard the rumble of snow coming down the mountain and panicked, cutting their way out of the tent and fleeing into the night. However, there are problems with this theory. First, no significant avalanche debris was found in the area, and second, the tent was still standing, partially buried in snow, but not crushed. Furthermore, the injuries sustained by some of the hikers seemed too severe to be explained by an avalanche alone. Another theory suggests that the hikers stumbled upon a secret Soviet military test. Some investigators point to reports of glowing orbs seen in the sky on the night of the incident. Could these have been military flares or experimental weapons? The fact that the area was closed off for several years after the incident only adds fuel to the fire. The radiation found on some of the hikers' clothing has also led some to believe that they were exposed to something far more dangerous than an avalanche, perhaps nuclear weapons testing in the remote region. But again, no definitive evidence has surfaced to support these claims. For those who are inclined to believe in the supernatural, there are plenty of eerie elements in this case to suggest something otherworldly. The Mansi people, indigenous to the Ural Mountains, have long believed that the area where the hikers died is cursed. Could the group have fallen victim to some ancient supernatural force? Some have even proposed that the hikers were attacked by a Yeti-like creature, although there's little evidence to support this claim. Still, the bizarre injuries and missing tongue make this one of the most chilling possibilities in Kurenth. In recent years, the Dyatlov Pass Incident has continued to capture the public's imagination. In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the investigation, and the conclusion? An avalanche was once again the most likely explanation. But this official statement hasn't stopped the speculation. New technologies, such as satellite imagery and advanced weather modeling, have allowed researchers to simulate what might have happened that night. Some believe that a rare phenomenon known as a snow slab could explain the tent damage and some of the injuries. However, this theory still leaves many questions unanswered. Now that we've covered some of the theories, I want to hear from you. Do you believe the official avalanche theory? Or is there something more sinister going on here? Let us know in the comments, and while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to support the channel. The Dyatlov Pass Incident has inspired countless books, documentaries, and even feature films. Its legacy continues to grow as new generations of mystery lovers try to unravel what really happened that fateful night. The site has even become a destination for thrill seekers and conspiracy theorists, despite the remote and dangerous terrain. But after more than 60 years, the mystery of Dyatlov Pass remains unsolved. Every new piece of evidence seems to raise more questions than answers, and the case continues to intrigue investigators, scientists, and adventurers alike. As we've seen, the Dyatlov Pass Incident is a chilling reminder of how little we sometimes understand about the natural and unnatural world around us. Whether it was an avalanche, a military experiment gone wrong, or something paranormal, one thing is clear: we may never know the full truth. But what do you think? Will we ever uncover the real cause behind this tragedy, or will it remain one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.